Hey everybody, Captain B and day 22 of the Key Largo Adventure. The Bahia Honda limited edition. We are sweltering. Even the camera, which was a little cooler inside, is actually fogged up a bit. I believe the exact temperature is 1,000 degrees. I don't think it matters if it's Celsius, Fahrenheit, or Kelvin at this particular point. It's just sweltering hot. The dog is inside. There is not a cloud in the sky. The snorkeling boat is just making its way back in. Quite a few boats launched today. Nice light breeze. MJ did a little bit of over baking yesterday, so she is burnt to a crisp. She did not sleep well at all because she's got sunburn on the back, on the arms, just about everywhere. So we're taking it easy. We're gonna go do a garbage run and check out the store. There's the manatee in the lagoon. It's just floating. You barely see the hump on the back sticking out of the water.
Hold on.
It's a very large park. Lots of beach. And this is the Atlantic side. Beautiful ocean. The park itself is around 3.5 kilometers long, so very long, narrow park. Not that many campsites, just a lot of beach and a lot of parking for day use. MJ has her hoodie so she doesn't get more baked. There's a nice trail all along the point here. So we've been walking on the beach. That is a man-o-war, which is a kind of jellyfish. And you don't want to touch that. If you do, you will get burnt. So this one washed up on the shore, so you have to keep an eye out for these things when you're swimming. They're very difficult to see because of course they're blue, so and those tentacles will burn if they touch your skin. You can even enjoy a barbecue by the ocean. Picnic table and all, just bring your stuff. These state parks are amazing. Today's exercise, getting up on the bridge. We made it to the top of the bridge. This is the Atlantic side. On this side is Florida Bay and the campground. Finally we make it to the store. We are gonna head back to the boat and cool off a bit in the AC. The manatees cruising the lagoon looking for some fresh water. So yesterday MJ was upset because I had cut out the clip apparently with the sailboat at Key Largo with the migrants. But guess what? We were taking a swim by the beach and the Park Service has just towed this contraption back in here to the park. And this is also a refugee boat that's just been sort of seized and it's brought here for the Park Service to dispose of. The OKs are apparently what the Immigration Coast Guard write on it, and then somebody comes and is sent to go fetch it and just dispose of it because it's been abandoned. So this isn't very big, about 25 feet long, and it's essentially just a tarp. And the 2 layers of tarp has just been filled with spray foam, and they used a bar frame, fairly crooked one, and they put a diesel engine in here and jugs and a whole bunch of spray foam and extra foam, and I guess they would have just made their way with this. And there's a hand rudder connected at the back of this frame. There's the rudder, and they must be used to making these because there's some skill involved. Very rudimentary, but somebody knew how to place these bars to keep the boat balanced and stiff enough to keep people in here for several days. And to power up this old engine with a radiator, you can see they've got a jug in the top, so the radiator overheats, they just keep filling it with seawater. And there's the foam and bags of discarded food. There's diesel oil and water mixed in here, and it's just disgusting. But somebody lived in here, several people made their way illegally into the United States. And it's all held together with tie wraps. This tarp is tie wrapped to the metal frame. So quite something. There's actually diesel left in the jug. Still has diesel fuel in it, as well as a spare diesel fuel on the floor there. You can see there's still fuel in that canister with a little hose that's been jerry-rigged to feed the engine and keep that little propeller that you saw at the back spinning. Actually, the propeller's been torn off. Oh, there it is. There's the propeller through that shaft. All held together with tie wraps, spray foam, tarp, and a tubing frame that somebody welded together. Very cool. But obviously a real problem down here. We have our rash guards and towels drying. Sunset happening. MJ's back from the shower room. Wearing a land shark. Very stylish. Like the t-shirt says, sun's out, rum's out. The Mai Tais have been made. The country music is still on and the sun is set, so we're just gonna chill out and relax like what we did most of the day. Did some work this morning. Nice little walk and tour. We enjoyed that. And then quite something to see that raft. Everybody in the park has heard about it and is coming to see this thing and taking pictures. It's quite something, quite surprising actually. So we are done for today. Until tomorrow, this is Captain B saying keep the bottom side wet and the top side dry.